Okay, I'm just gonna get into the game. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second finals match between Zoton and PetPetiguana. We have a very exciting race for you today. In the blue corner, hailing from the United Kingdom, we have on 120 FPS Zoton. And in the red corner, we have hailing from the United States of America, former world record holder himself, PetPetiguana.
Let's go.
Woo!
Thank you.
Bill is currently 1-0 up in the series. It's an exciting race. Can Zoton PB? Can Zoton claw it back? Or will Bill take home all of the peanuts today?
We will have to see.
Just to help the chat out, I'm just gonna put 5,000 on me, and I think I'm gonna lose, so everyone gets that. And if not, then I just get it back, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I have 100. I have 100,000. Just so.
Nice. Yeah. So, I believe we're almost ready. Apologies for the delay. There was some Discord-related issues.
Yeah.
Are both runners ready for this race?
Yep.
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, so we will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
GLGL to both runners.
Good luck, good luck. So it's going to be a pretty exciting race here.
Yeah.
I am Maximton123. Joining me today is Tim's. We didn't quite introduce ourselves, but yeah.
Yep. Coming here, happy that I even have electricity right now, so.
Oh yeah, and like 20 minutes ago, we weren't sure if Tim's was going to have to use a jank setup. And 5 minutes ago, we weren't sure if I was ever going to be able to join with VC, so...
Yeah. This has been a masterful, Speed Simpsons, regime so far. Or I guess, set of events.
Yeah, so to set the scene, this is the gold bracket final. There was 8 men entered, only 2 remain. Bill has the 1-0 advantage. As you can see from the nifty little graphic about our lovely Bill.
This is not petty theft.
That might be the first ever time I've seen someone park in a death truck there.
Yeah. And it's funny. Because I'm joined by someone who did SMRT and Polo Caper. So.
Oh yeah, no, that is true. I think what I did was worse on the timer, but it's kind of understandable.
Yeah.
Because the first 2 missions are basically the same, but that was just funny.
Yeah, that was really funny. And that race was also the oldest race on Speed Simpsons by age. Well, this is quite possibly the oldest race by longevity in the community, or one of them, because this is the best of 3.
Yeah, for sure. I think because both started in 2014. So,
Yeah.
18 years of experience here.
Mm-hmm.
I generally don't think we're gonna see anybody else really take my crown. Like, yes, you've got like Liquid, LP3, we're also like 2014 people. However, you know, they're not. It's not necessarily a case of like, oh, it's so much this way or the other, you know.
Yeah. Plus, LP3 doesn't want to play the game anymore, unfortunately. For now, at least. Yeah, it's. I mean, a retirement for him is more like just a hiatus until next tournament. So.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I think this will be a really interesting race. I would say that, I mean, this race can go either way, but Bill definitely has the higher ceiling, I believe.
Yeah, I can agree to that. I think Bill definitely has the faster PB, and he's been on more like on form paces, but I think Zoton has been kind of consistent, and
Yeah.
they both like could have PB last race, but I think Zoton is definitely almost due a PB. His PB's been the longest, and I think it would be really nice, even if Zoton doesn't necessarily win this race. It would still be nice to see a PB.
Yeah, for sure. It's just like Zoton, I believe his worst time was a 149, and I could be wrong in this, but I think that his like the time he got in the first race was like his best time.
Yeah, it was, yeah. I think Bill definitely has the advantage here. Like, if I was gonna vote, I would definitely put like 65% to Bill. I think Zoton definitely can win, but I think Bill has been playing more. Like, he's been playing between races as well. I know Zoton usually just plays for races, plays the qualifying run, and then that's pretty much it, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I do respect Zoton for still managing to join in almost every tournament, maybe even every tournament.
Yeah,
So,
he's one of the people who's done every tournament.
yeah, you love to see that. Despite, you know, Zoton not actively running Char in a very long time. So we're gonna see, I mean, Bill is on 180 FPS, so pretty understandable for him to go for Plow King here.
Yeah, I think Bill pretty much came back and he looked at all the fast strats and went, okay, I'm gonna learn this, which is kind of smart from him, because he knew he was at a disadvantage anyway for not running for so long. So it's a case of, okay, what can he learn in the shortest possible time? Like, because he'd have to redo a lot of the strats, right? You'd have to like relearn a lot of what's gonna happen. But at this point, it's a case of, oh, why not just get it done, kind of thing.
For sure. This is like a 543, but we saw actually LT, who had, I believe, the longest losing streak on Speed Simpson, break it. Also, oh no, Zoton. This is really bad. Hopefully able to get it on a pixel, maybe?
Yeah, hopefully. This is not that good. He should be able to get it up on the backup here, but he is smoking a little. It's going to make it kind of hard to see. He gets a pixel. That is definitely an advantage, I think.
For sure.
If you don't get it there, then it's an issue, but it's not the end of the world. And here comes Bill.
Yep. But yeah, as I was saying, we saw Bill actually had a very heavy lead that race versus LT, but choked really hard on the out of bounds, and LT was just able to take it at the very end. So we could maybe see something like that happen with this race, but I'm not sure. We'll just have to see.
Interestingly, that race is what knocked Slebo out of the tournament.
Yeah.
Because Kyren dropped out of the tournament, so if LT hadn't beaten Bill, then Slebo would have made it. But yeah.
For sure. Very very unique set of circumstances there.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, everything had to go one way, and it did. And then obviously Zoton beat LT, I believe, and then here we are in the finals.
Yep. We saw an LT, of course, got knocked out by Zoton, who was moved up to first seed. So LT was.
Yeah, LT. It was kind of weird how it worked there, because obviously I think Bill technically should have been first seed, but because after Kyren dropped, But because Bill and Larrikin had already like been set in stone, we'd already like scheduled for the next day. It made more sense to move it.
For sure, and plus like LT, it was a winnable race for him. It's just certain things didn't go in his favor, unfortunately.
And LT had beaten Bill anyway, so like there's, a few things there.
For sure.
Also, Zoton saying that it was a bit of a rough start. I can agree. Like it is a little bit, but I think definitely he has enough experience to be able to do things.
Yeah, both of course having lots and lots of experience in this game. What was it, like 8 years something?
9 years, I think.
9 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at this point, I don't think you're gonna get a more experienced matchup. Like as you said, the ages are like, so this isn't quite the oldest, because I know Bill's 28 and I think Zoton's around the same age.
Can you come and get me? I'll pay you
But
back.
it doesn't. I think this might be like the second oldest matchup.
Yeah, very interesting to see, for sure.
So talented and good looking.
But yeah, this.
Mr. Bird,
I mean, both are on Homer 1, Zotan's going to go for this Vend. Can we get a CPS check? But either way, I mean, that Vend is just something that we see some people go for. It's not the worst, but you don't really see top runners go for it.
No, but I think I said it in the first race. Like you stick to what you know. Like, you do.
Yeah.
There's no point on like opening it. That's how you get unstuck in races. Like, if you do something, just keep doing it.
For sure. It should be said that a race environment is completely different to a PB or just run environment. Also, not quite getting a good reset there. But yeah, definitely see some people go for much riskier strats when they're going for PBs than on Speed Simpsons, which makes complete sense.
oh, that was too easy. Hey, Homer. It's crashing time.
So yeah, I'd say that Bill had. Oh no. Alright. Bill had a pretty decent Bone Storm, but I can't really quite say the same for Zoton with what's been going on. Missed the drop, and I have to hope that it's not a ghost drop. And I think it is, unfortunately. Yeah.
I know who the youngest racers were.
Yeah.
Do you want to say, Tim's, or?
I don't mind at this point.
Okay, so the youngest it was Tim's versus Joking Bomb that we can find.
Yeah. It's quite a while ago.
You got it.
Yeah.
Which I mean is crazy because I mean that was 2020 and the years go by fast, but
It does.
Whoa, wicked.
I'll get you, Bart, just like I got Charlie and Nam.
Afraid not.
Afraid so.
Afraid not.
Afraid
I think the interesting thing is like the oldest race
Time for some road.
hit 60 years, and the youngest I think didn't even hit 30.
yeah.
So it's like there's obviously when you look at like 2v2s and
Easy.
four-way races, it's slightly different, but like a pure one-on-one, yeah.
All right, that was so cool.
Yeah. I mean, like the oldest race isn't like both people aren't even that old. It's just the young races, like both people are so young.
Yeah, I think in general, like this race would probably, I think, I don't want to assume, but I think Zoton, because he's been around for so long, is probably like in his mid to late 20s.
Mhm.
Just because like LP3 is like mid to late 20s now. I think it's like 25, 26. Liquid's around the same age. Bill's like 28. Like all the people who were
$1.
growing up on this game, like the beginning of a speedrun like 10 years ago, are gonna be in 20s at least. Because otherwise, if they're like early 20s, they would have been like 10 when they joined the community.
Yeah.
CPS
get-
check.
I remember this
Let's
being
go
here
CPS
before.
check.
Eat ass,
But yeah,
boy.
we've definitely seen some people. We've seen younger runners like start and be around like much longer than older runners. While like these two runners like are really old, are not really old, but they're old, but have been around.
Yeah.
Either way,
My
uh,
beautiful skull.
we're on to this mission. Hopefully, Bill will be able to get a good escape here. Gonna talk to Ralph about the fireworks.
You're looking
Um,
at 5 life sentences.
Going to go in between and get this
Killer.
escape very clean, and we can now observe that there's about a minute difference
Fine by me.
leaving Homer 1, but I think that can have mostly attributed to the Bone Storm. That really didn't go good for Zoton at all.
And the office based as well. That wasn't like ideal.
Yeah, for sure.
Whee!
I think you could have avoided.
But it does look like Zoton's green on PB, so you know, yeah, like we look at his time.
You must learn how to
Like,
drive.
Ah,
All right.
Blame no one.
Uh,
Look out, commoner. I'm happy to report.
I am the king.
at like the 140 level nowadays because like both of us, it's been so long since we've been at that stage. I think.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, and if it sounds weird, but like it's not like I want to. It's not like I'm trying to say, oh, I want to become shit, but like,
Yeah.
I do kind of like miss the days when you don't have to like play at such a high level, when you can go for like funnier strats and still PB, you know. But
Yeah, like Zoton is 30 seconds green at the moment, so doing pretty well, really. Like,
yeah, for sure. It's kind of crazy that he's still green despite what happened.
I
Nice one.
and he's moved down to 120 FPS today, which is I genuinely think 120 is like one of the best
Let's roll.
inbounds FPSs to play on. I think when you start doing in out of bounds stuff, 120 is kind of obsolete in a lot of ways. But genuinely, like learning the game, 120 feels so smooth.
Yeah, I don't have much experience in that regard. I moved from 60 to 100, from like sub 140 to I believe 127. So like I think that like 120 is like a good, I guess, middle ground between 150 and 100 for sure.
Yeah. I think 100 has no real place in modern Char as a general thing. I think if you're doing inbounds, 120 is nicer. If you're doing out of bounds, it doesn't really have any advantage.
Yeah.
Like you don't do bridge flip, you kind of have to do resets. Zoton, that
Yeah.
is not good for Zoton there with a black van.
Yeah, and also like it says a low FPS that, like you said, with the resets, like it's much harder to go for a yeet than
Yeah. Well,
if you
Zoton,
just like
do
1 on 150.
a trick Oh, Van Taxi could have stopped. Oh, but Van Taxi pushed. I think he pushed the black van out of a trigger kind of thing. That was kind of lucky, kind of cool.
Has those.
I'm having a mic issue. Alright, should be good now.
Hey there, Mr. You got it.
Kind of. It's more so just
Oh, this is terrible for Zoton. His car is so sneaky.
I don't like this song.
Wait,
Oh.
he's got hit and run. What's the Benny Hill music? Oh my god!
Okay.
Sports car?
That's probably gonna be a one hit if it hits something. That's how this game works.
Whoa,
Yeah,
wicked.
that's a good point. Like, it's gonna be on lower. I think, from what I remember, if a car gets pushed out of something before you get in it, it goes to 30-ish% base health because the cars have more health when you drive them compared to when you don't. So when it gets pushed before you get in it, it always stays in the traffic car state, even if you get into it after. That's why like the budget blast works and stuff, because you push it, you damage it basically before you get in it, so it puts it lower than the threshold to be able to make it become a driving car. That's like kind of a bad explanation, but it's kind of how it works.
I found it quite insightful. I didn't know that what exactly caused for it to be that way.
Yeah, basically the health value changes when you get into the car. But if it's already damaged, it can never get to that level. And even if you pick up a wrench, it will only ever go up to the point that the car naturally can be.
Rusty Burger? Oh yeah, I totally rule.
At least
Yeah.
that's how Being explained it to me before, so I hope I'm remembering it right.
Let's hit the town.
The being of universe.
Jump to light speed.
Oh wait, no, I think Bacon used to say like being of the universe.
This sucks. I need your
So yeah, we saw a bit of a moment from Bill there.
Simpson
Uh,
at your service.
He had hit and run
This is too cool for school.
at the end of the escape, and it looked really bad, but we move.
Yeah, yeah, Being is very knowledgeable. I think it's quite impressive just how knowledgeable he is. Considering a couple of years, like he's definitely one of the ones who's learned the most from this game. Like he's definitely dives into something. Like it's not like he knew tons of things and how to do things before being in the community, but he's learned from like a lot of other people.
Yeah, it's interesting because he used to, you know, be a very active star runner, but now he's kind of shifted his focus more towards like glitches and explaining them.
Move it or lose it, tool.
Which, you know, I feel like we don't have enough of, honestly.
True.
Whoa, got it. Mine, all mine.
A lot of the time, you know, it's just like people start doing something that's faster, and it's just like, yeah, I'm doing it because it's faster. But then it's like, how is it faster?
Yeah, I don't think people like care about the mechanics of the game that much. Like I genuinely like, I load the game, I go, okay, game works.
Yep, pretty much.
Although the more you open up the game, the less it works. So.
That's also very true.
If you want to hear, if you want to hear my explanation, Doc, it was describing how why the traffic car, if you hit it before you get in it, why that's the cause of like it smoking and being one hit easier. Because in the code, the health of a traffic car changes when you get in it, but if it's already damaged, it doesn't. So it automatic, and it's like a third,
Wouldn't be too much
roughly,
trouble. I really need a
of
new car.
the value of when it becomes your car. It could never become your car if it's already damaged,
Perfection.
basically.
Thy name is Bart. Here's your last.
And then even if you pick up a wrench, it will only go up to that like 30% because it never had something telling it to go
Man,
to
that sucks
100%.
and blows. Damn automatic transmission. I just know I'm gonna be blamed for this.
Oh,
I didn't do it.
Zoton keeping his coins nice. Like, here's the thing. Yes, getting out from those wasps is kind of slow, but
Oh, this is too cool
it
for
doesn't
school.
matter that much. Like, having a good coin route and keeping that coin route is much more important than like saving a few seconds here and there, you know. Especially like at this level, I think you can make a genuine focus on coins because trying to make up coins later is bad.
Alright, I should be back now. My apologies.
My dust, Dusty.
So we're on the sellouts.
Yeah.
635. I'd say that's pretty good for this level for sure.
Yeah. So it's funny because in sellouts is like one of the places it happens most. You have to actively hit it properly for it to count as the last hit, and sometimes the bar is at like 99%. It looks like it's full, but when you tap it, if you don't tap it hard enough, it will never it will never destroy because of the fact that it then goes to 100%. But you can hit it at 100% and still not break the
Oh,
collision.
no.
Oh, Bill.
Unfortunate. We're going to see some lore today. Bottom text.
Yeah. Bottom text. Yeah, Zoton is 41 seconds green now. He'll use this opportunity to catch up.
Yeah. Also-
How wasps work? Oh, that's easy. So you got collision A, collision B. You hit the first one, you get rid of collision A. The next one you spawn is collision B. If you miss that, then the next one after becomes collision A, and then you don't want to try and hit that, but then you want to spawn it, so then the next one after that becomes collision B. And doing main menu warps changes that collision.
Yeah. But then
It
you,
resets the collision.
like, yeah, that's definitely like the long short of it.
Yeah,
Or-
like you can get into it in a lot more detail, but that's the long and short of it. The big oh no. I subscribe to the Wasp Chart Patreon, and so I get the inside knowledge.
Moons of Xanthor.
I wonder how much extra credit for this.
Let's go.
Build my
Zoton having a bit more difficulty here with the third car. I think Bill's sellout's really good. However, his cutscene skip was unfortunate.
Now, can you tell me if you see my pointy-headed nuisance?
silence. I must get this comet into a modern
We get a hit and
or
run here
deteriorates
from Bill.
into mere mint
This isn't a
condition.
mission to do the hit and run when they're from the beach.
Time to move.
Yeah, unfortunately, no.
Where are they coming from?
Yeah, so Bill at a 2507, which I believe is actually just a bit slower than the Bart 1 and my sub 130. So Bill is on sub 130 base.
Well, he was until
Oh yeah, that's right. That's my
Yeah.
bad. All right, well then Zoton is
Easy as pie.
gonna be like 30-40 seconds behind or something like that.
oh, come on. Yeah, let's go Zoton.
I'm happy I did not eat my words there.
The Zoton still 30 seconds green. Getting the cut escape is important.
The time for action is now. I need a ride here. Stat.
That.
Oh, Kraken Encrypted. What? Encrypted. Wonderful, wonderful channel. But
I'm gonna have to do so much babysitting to pay for that. You almost hit
so this is obviously race 2 of the series. We've got
Yep.
potentially one more coming up of this of gold bracket, but we have a couple more races to go. Tomorrow we've got 2 potential bangers. We've got the second race between Being and JPEG in the finals, and we've got the first match of the finals in the diamond tier between Goof and Finus.
Well, let's go, dude. I'm guffing right now.
sorry.
So, Bill is able to get the hit and run here. However, I'm pretty sure that wasn't on purpose, but not getting very good spawns, so not reaping any kind of benefit he would otherwise be getting here. Kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, he always goes for the beach strat there. That's just something he goes for.
Yeah, I didn't know he actually went for it. I thought it was kind of a skill
He always
issue.
does. He always does. Nah.
I'm on a mission. I go.
Yeah, that also kind of adds to like the points we were making earlier about how Bill goes for these things that we see like higher tier runners do on this FPS, but not really lower tier. Though I say on this FPS when like literally the only reason to be on FPS this high is for like better Homer 2 like zombie car out of bounds.
Yeah.
My store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
Let's just do this thing.
I know for a while he was trying to do Homer 2 stuff.
Oh no.
Ooh, better hurry. Last
That
time
was
I
a
left
fish
the
van
store,
moment right
I
there.
put
Unfortunately, not being able to get the strat first try.
Lisa Simpson.
Either
Bill
way.
not very happy. Zoton with that cutting skip is still only just over a minute behind, so like he's definitely kept that gap kind of close, and that's what Zoton needs to do. Like realistically, if Zoton wants to win this, he's just gotta keep going, just gotta keep chugging along. Doesn't have to make many, as long as he doesn't make many mistakes, he's in it, kind of thing. Like
This is not good for my insurance.
That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
for sure.
I think in a perfect gameplay, Bill wins this like 90% of the time, but
Mhm.
He seems to know
there's a reason why like
except why I
Bill's
got
times have been so inconsistent. He has like flashes of brilliance, but he also has flashes of mistakes.
Yeah, it's definitely like Homer 2 that like really could do him in, I would say.
Professor, I am the Lizard Queen.
That's at least where we see him make the most mistakes, or have seen him make the most mistakes in the past.
I mean, Apu has also been a struggle for him. He failed, I think
That's
in
true.
the first race he failed 5-4 and
Uh-huh.
the cutscene skip.
So hungry. Need federally mandated breakfast.
Yeah. I most of the time when I would tune in or pay attention to like a Bill race, like I would see parts of Apu, but I would mostly just see him like losing a bunch of time to 7-5 or something like that.
Otto.
Also, Zoton not having very good time already for this mission could have been a really good chance for him to make some time up, but this parked car, oh no, that's a bad angle.
No.
Is this like the second, third restart? This is really bad.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, for the love of pound cake.
Alright, well. Oh my gosh, the fish man tried to troll him there, but Bill got a really, really good first card though. It looked like he was one hit, and I feel like it's fastest to like get him one hit on the tree and let him destroy on the dam or something like that, so.
Watch where you're going.
But yeah, this is definitely a mission in the run that can screw with you, especially this second car coming up. I don't like that traffic. It turns right, but able to save it.
That is a save. That's a good save.
That's a very good save. That's like, honestly, best case scenario for when he turns right, because there is, unfortunately, a bit of a correlation between him turning right and there not being a traffic car there, which there wasn't for Bill.
I hope I can buff that out.
Oh, that was a bit of a slip and a miss. A whoopsie daisy.
One fatal slip. No. Okay. I thought for a second he was gonna get out and it was okay.
What's going on? Excuse me. Let's just do this thing.
Onto slithery sleuthing. This is a very troll mission in Lisa for sure. Like,
I generally think it's one of my least. It's my least favorite mission before March is losing.
yeah, it's so inconsistent because though the manip exists, there's a chance you'll get a really bad second drop
I hope those were recyclable.
to find that drop and just not even have enough speed to go for it. When that happens, you know.
And not just like from the nip. Sometimes, like it's so easy to put your foot off the gas for like a second, or like half a second, and suddenly you fail the mission. Like it's very unforgiving. If you just make a small mistake, hit a traffic car wrong, spin out, like you're donezo.
For sure, like I feel like, cause I mean, okay, also, school bus having a moment for Zoton, but I do feel like there is definitely like a difference between something that's hard for the speedrun and hard from a casual perspective. Also, Zoton, oh no. This should work. Gonna go for the hit on these buildings over here. Hopefully able to, with the damage, it should work, yes. Also onto the third car, but, as I was saying though, like, there are definitely some missions that are really hard to do fast, but really easy to do casually. And, of course, there are some that are, like, the flip side, really. Also, that's a pretty freaking good third car, but, like, we see, like, missions like Cola Truck, for instance, like, really hard to do fast. However, with how forgiving the time is, like, from a casual perspective, it's, like, one of the easier, like, destruction missions for sure. While, like, with missions like 5-1 and sleuthing, like, it just sucks no matter what, I would say. Welcome back, Axie.
Yeah, sorry, I was just having a little snack.
Fair enough. So, Zoton is also on a sleuthing. Bill is racing the clock right now, but gets kind of I won't say trolled by traffic. It looked like he just kind of ran to a wall. But
I like going back to that. I think one of the hardest missions from a casual perspective in the early game is probably just to complete is probably better than beef.
yeah,
Because yes, we have a shortcut and stuff, and we have all of that, but as a casual, like it probably takes people a couple of times to like work out, oh, but one behind the train yard. Like if you've got a bad cycle or whatever, yeah, you're done though.
yeah. You see people when I used to play this game casually, I would always, or at least I remember, getting screwed by the train and not quite making all the drops. Because I would get it and not actually. Oh no, Bill.
Oh, Bill. Phone booth limo is the reason why I love this game again.
Yes.
Yeah, set skill is very hard. That is probably the hardest casual like mission when it comes to like late game stuff. That or like 7-7. Unironically, 7-7 is so hard casually.
Oh
It-
dear.
Yeah,
But because that rocket jeep is so hard to drive.
for sure. It's
I need a
I'm gonna see if he gets the strat. He does get it, but I've actually heard. I'm kind of surprised, but there weren't that many. Like there are actually quite a few people who run strat now, who like got close to beating the game but never actually beat it as a kid.
I
And
never played it until 2020.
That's fair enough.
Like I
But-
knew of it, but I never played it until like a couple of years ago. Literally, like I might be one of the like newest to Shah in the community.
Yep, it's it's very interesting from in multiple different ways. Also, fish. Okay.
Zoton missing a drop.
Yeah. But I do. It took me about like 2 weeks or something to beat 7-7 when I was young, and now you know. It's like it's almost as if like when you try and go for do things fast, it just becomes that much easier. So Zoton doesn't quite get fast, so I'm gonna go for this backup as Bill is about to go for donut truck or donut fire. Not able to get the strat, so he's just gonna do the backup here. A very respectable choice, I would say. Oh no, the garbage truck being a garbage truck, not giving him much room to back up, but the donut truck just kind of forces its way.
In regards to Zoton's like limo van, I'm pretty sure that's what he always is. I'm pretty sure I've seen him like do that every single time. He goes for like damage against the wall, and then pushes him into there. I don't think he ever really like learned fast limo.
Yeah, I only saw it from the corner of my eye, so I wasn't quite able to see that.
Yeah, no, I just know that's what he said before. That
Oh,
he
really?
goes for that. Yeah.
It's interesting. That's the thing. I do think that Zoton actually made up some time on Bill there, like for sure. But that's the thing. We still see, despite phone with phone being fast, we still see people go for the traditional fast limo strat.
I personally never learned fast limo. Like I just hit and hope, swing and a miss.
Yeah.
Whereas phone booth limo is kind of easy.
Yeah, it is for sure.
But every time I go phone booth limo easy, the next time I reach there, I miss it like 10 times.
Yeah. We'll be looking forward to that in your Tide No Miss Nor 2. But either way, like it's really just like phone booth limo really doesn't save like that much time on the traditional fast limo, so it's more so just like what you're. I don't know.
It doesn't save that much time, but I think it's a lot easier, in my opinion.
Yeah. So Bill just grabbing the vent there. I would say Zoton got a pretty similar donut fire there. Or I should say donut trump
Yeah.
because he did not get the strat. But
Yeah, that's not too bad, really. I'd assume Zoton just would go for donut fire just for blocking strat. And that was an okay blocking strat. It wasn't the fastest, but it wasn't the slowest. It was just, an average.
yeah, sounds about right. I don't like this hit and run meter, but should be fine. I would say that getting in that area, if you get hit and run in this mission and getting in that area, it's almost an insta bust. Depending on the spawns, of course. So going to buy inmate, of course, and the main menu warp, or the mission warp. Oh yeah, those coins are pretty good. I
Yeah.
don't think you got neighbors, so
No, I don't think so. He had a lot, almost 700 coins going into. I think if you don't get a wasp, like up until the point for the main menu warp, I don't think it's worth main menu warping.
yeah.
Yeah,
Or if you just have enough.
he got quest to and boat jump, so yeah, you don't.
Mhm.
He did. His coins were good, but
I saw it, but I forgot to really say anything about the fact that he got boat jump. But I do remember that.
That was better than the movie box.
Oh, that looks expensive.
Help me, Lord! Oh, this vehicle was little
So, yeah.
school fun.
Both are just kind of on Cletus truck missions. That's a very interesting way to get out of that from Bill. This may or may not be a hot take, but I really feel like the Cletus truck is sort of overhated, especially on higher FPS.
I don't really see that much hate for Cletus truck, at least not anymore. I think it's most of the hate towards the car goes to the Canyon Nano.
Yeah.
The Cletus truck, yeah, it's not that bad, but it's kind of ugly. It's kind of bad handling. It's not very fast.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you expect from a hillbilly pickup truck, you know?
Yeah, for sure. It's just, I remember when I kind of joined the community, like there was
that
was really close, yeah. But when I joined the community, there was like a huge amount of hate for the Cletus truck, and like it's definitely toned down over the years, and more people are complaining about the Canyon Arrow because it's just high FPS has become more and more the meta over time. I mean, like there are only like a few runners in the top 30 who are below 100, so.
Oh my
And even Vapo has moved on, and if Vapo moves on, you know it's doomed.
Yeah, I'd say that only a few people are, or only really one person. Oh wait, no, I'll say a few people are like carrying the torch, but even then.
Yeah,
do my best.
like Tone Dog's on 46, you've got Finn, I believe, is on 60. You got a couple of like FPS runners, you know?
Yeah, and it's definitely like, it's definitely something for these kinds of races where we just see
Yeah.
so many times just the entire race just get flipped upside down because of Homer 2 out of bounds.
And then you've got obviously Goth, who's on 60, I believe still. But yeah, looking at like the top 50, the amount of like 60 FPS runners has gone down dramatically.
Yeah, and it's especially, I mean, I don't mean to keep talking about like my experience, but like 60 FPS was like what 90% of people played it on when I joined, because it seemed like the most reliable way to get like bridge clip, because
Yeah.
resets was still a very new thing, and people weren't exactly happy or, I guess, comfortable with doing them in runs, so.
You still see that to this day, like not many people actually do resets. I think Detops is one of the few people I see do resets, because like Yeet has really overtaken.
Yeah, for sure. It's also crazy how resets has kind of been faded out over time, but it's kind of to be expected.
Yeah.
It's a much easier strat.
Fair. I don't like pay attention to every runner anymore, but you don't see it often. Like you see Yeet most races. You'll see a Yeet today, I believe, with Bill.
Yeah.
But Zoton is still like 50 seconds green for people who are interested in the Zoton PB update.
Yeah, for sure. We do love to see Zoton in a fairly decent run. I imagine he is comparing it to PB.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, a 1:42.53.
thing. I thought like 143 was PB, but
142.53. I mean 143. 142.53 is basically a 143.
yeah. It's funny, like some people will say like, oh well, I'm basically like this runner because I'm like only if someone's only like a few seconds off of like a better time, but then it's like, oh well, you're only a few seconds above or below that time, so you're basically that worst time. But yeah.
Let's do it.
Either way, we're on to we're on to wolves. Thankfully Bill did not get too cycled. I'm about to go into the cutscene.
You have a gift for speed. Now where do I go? Maybe these will jog your memory.
Yeah, I think I've said this before, but the Yee emote, when I made that, actually,
For the
like,
last freaking
the first few times, because I mean, of course, I'm the one who did the video for that. I didn't take it from a stream like I do some others, but like the first few times I tried to get it wrong, I actually got it. So, like, I had to like really try hard, and I got like the perfect, I guess, thing there with the wrench. But it kind of speaks to why people kind of moved off of resets and more towards Yeet when, you know, you can just go for it off the cuff and get it, despite not practicing. So.
Shaped kind of like a planet with an old-fashioned radio antenna coming off it.
A planet with an antenna. That sounds awfully familiar. I think it was at the Quickie Mart. That's it. It was on a bottle of pop. Maybe that will jog
So,
Mark's memory.
Bill is going to leave crap circles at about like a 59-57. So, I would say that Bill has like dang near a two-minute lead at this point.
I need more step aerobics class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what's just over 2 minutes, right?
Yep.
Yup. And unfortunately, both runners missed that cutscene last race.
Marge Simpson.
But
Service.
hopefully we don't see it again.
Yeah. We gotta hope. I think that did something happen with Zoton, I believe? Like,
So what happened was Zoton,
they
was
started
like-
pausing early.
yeah, he started pausing early, and then he just kept mashing. And then he like paused for a couple of seconds to give his finger a break, and then he did a couple more pauses and unpaused. So it was just a case of like he got out of his rhythm and didn't realize that the mission selected to come up. It was unfortunate, but
That's something I feel like shouldn't be really talked about. That really isn't talked about enough with these cutscene skips, because like your finger, I mean, like your hand can get really tired really quick from just mashing. That's why, like that's why even though theoretically you should still be able to pause the frame, it's not like you're less likely to like pause the frame if you mash. It's like if you start pausing earlier, your arm will just start getting more tired, and therefore making you less likely to hit the frame because you're gonna mash a bit slower. But I imagine that's kind of the same thing that happened with Zoton there.
I'll bet who knows who's selling cola.
That's why it's a bit better to kind of at least start after the mission complete fades away.
I'll do my best.
Either way, Bill is on to cola trucks. Let's see how this. Oh no, he pull strats himself. We would really like to see that here on Speed Simpsons.
let's go. We got a Flanders.
Let's go.
Get you evil cola bottlers and distributors.
You don't see many Flanders.
Yeah, Flanders. I've changed my mind quite a bit on Flanders. Like, if you, like, it's not the worst CPS. I mean, it loses you like a bit of time, but it's for sure like better than any. Actually, I don't know. If you need the coins, I guess it's worth it.
I noticed that, like, I'd argue that Zoton didn't necessarily need to do Flanders Red, but again, it goes back to the what's your coin red? What are you comfortable with? What do you know? Are you going to like mess up and because when you don't play the game often and you do something which you're not that isn't ingrained in your memory, you don't have the same backups. You don't in your mind. You don't have oh, if I do this, I need to do this, or if I do that, I need to do that. It's not in your memory bank. It's not in your muscle memory. It's not like that. You have to actively think, and when you start actively thinking, you're not like subconsciously playing the game, and then you're getting out of your rhythm. You're thinking too hard, and then you'll just start messing things up. And I think it's smart to just get the coin sorted. Yeah, thinking is probably the worst part about this game.
Yeah, that's something like, oh gosh, Bill not having the best. Oh no, this is gonna be.
Yeah, this Coda Trucks has been something.
Yeah, I mean, first and second car weren't the worst, but this third truck, like, they say first and second car. Okay, I need to, but either way, gonna just take the L and hit it on here.
Zoton getting the Mr. Cloud Jacket. You love to see it.
Yeah, you do love to see it. Gonna get a 55 March, which is definitely sub 140 pace at the very least.
Oh,
so yeah, the thing about higher tier coin routes is that you really have to think about like what you're getting, because it's like I see people skip like Camp Krusty, for instance, and I'm like, well, it's only but like when you really think about it, it's only a box and wasp. But then it's like, well, that box and wasp are so reliable that you don't really think about skipping it.
yeah, and then you gotta think of like, okay, what do I get instead? And that's what kind of happens. Like, it's insane how like Calvin or Mr. Wasp would go, okay, I need to do this, 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 and this, and I need to spawn this wasp, and this is how I'll replace it. Like, because he's been there, done that. He's got so much of that ingrained into him.
Yeah, it's definitely, I think, like a good thing to like start investing more towards, like, because I was starting to think about like actually like memorizing like how many coins you need like you should have after monorail and that stuff, so that, you know, like optimizing coin routes and that stuff like that can actually go a far way. But yeah, Bill, that was really scuffed. Really scuffed.
Zoton only getting 1 coin from that box there.
But yeah, like just being able to think so much in situations like that, like really just comes with experience, and also just taking risks, really.
Yeah, that first truck was interesting.
Yeah.
He really wanted to go away.
Yeah, that's very true.
I feel like me and you are diving deeper into speedrunning mentality and psychology here than in most races.
Yeah, that's true, but
we love psychology.
I think it's interesting. Yeah, we do.
Zoton, not a great cycle here. Yeah. Yeah, that was not a good cycle, unfortunately, but. Zoton's gonna have like 900 coins leaving here. Oh, not a bad third truck. Is gonna didn't get as much damage as like a perfect third truck, but you know.
Yeah, this is 5-1. I mentioned this a bit earlier, like.
Oh, so I'm getting caught up there.
Yeah.
Oh, no cowbell.
Yeah, that was kind of a sick game moment, but it's okay. Me and LP3 had a meeting. So Zoton's coins are really good. I would owe a lot of that to Flanders.
What the hell were you thinking, son?
Like being a... Oh my gosh.
Being able to afford both car and costume before getting into Apu is really good.
Yeah.
I think he's like 4 coins short to be able to buy both, but yeah.
Like being a top fish runner and having that amount of coins into Apu could mean so much, you know.
Looks like Abuna Asapima Petalon is taking on.
Also, Bill deciding to kick the wasp, making sure that it dies a slow and horrible death, rather than being crushed by Apu's butt. But or
Yeah.
oh wait, not the butt. It's his elbow. My bad. Sorry.
Is it Apu? Okay, get him his box here. Okay, that's...
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Is it Apu where if you kick a box, you get 1 coin from the first kick, so you lose
I
points?
think it is.
Yeah. You generally lose points if you kick it. Yeah.
That's why I'm happy that this uses the Part 1 map and not the and not the Lisa map. Or since yeah, that was right.
Is this downtown? I think this is downtown.
Yeah, this is I think that's what you call it. Also, Zoton is going to have more than cargo for LT, and also Bill going for... Oh wait. Okay. I don't even remember what happened in that, and like I'm so confused.
Yes.
Understandable. So Bill's not having the best baby, man.
So I'm going for that box there.
This is not good for
It's
my
not always for bet. Yeah, that's why like you don't go for that box. It's more likely that the color truck goes for slow way if you get that box.
Yeah, I remember I saw that for the first time, and I'm like, wait, that can happen? And then I saw it again, and I'm like, okay, this is something.
Hello, famous.
So it's very interesting because of course it all has to do with... Oh no, this... Okay. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but it's very interesting how, of course, there is rubber banding in this game, but at the same time, there are certain things that can consistently affect something, just like getting that box, like Zoton did. Perhaps, yeah. So yeah, Bill's on 5-4. I don't think he goes... I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for the Apoop. I mean, not the Apoop push, the Wigan push, but...
I don't think he will.
Yeah. Not getting that wasp, but his coins, you know, are still pretty good.
I am a lean, mean,
Bless you. Bless you. Gets the freebie. Yep. Second try. Vote Quimby.
What is my sneeze just becoming somebody's like text class? Could you imagine?
Oh my gosh. Like someone subs and that's the...
Sub alert.
Yeah.
Anybody who wants to make what you sub alert, go ahead.
Would you make that yours if you cared about streaming?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Zoton's coins are so good. These are nearly car built for Gib.
Okay, so he doesn't do town. Oh, he escapes him and goes to town. Okay, yeah.
Thank you all for coming.
So almost 800 coins. Okay. Yeah, that's a fair few coins. Okay, and he gets hospital before.
Okay, yeah, this
Okay.
he just gets everything. You want to go for the wasp also, I mean it's
I mean,
not
what it means.
it's not too slow, I guess. Also, that's a I spoke too soon. I knew I spoke too soon. That looked like the perfect turnaround there.
I mean, car bill for cable's 800 coins. This is like car bill for Zoton, 900 coins.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we call this now. Corbo for Zoton. Oh, did Bill do something similar to this? Is that why he got so confused?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Usually the play is the main menu warp so that you can do the new NG plus.
No, I think.
Oh.
What?
Oh. Wow.
What?
He got so lucky.
No.
He gets the NG plus strat anyway.
No.
You lucky son of a bitch.
You son of a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with a white van.
Just give me a minute to catch my breath.
Yes.
Anyone remembers the old vines?
Sleep more.
I do actually remember Vine.
Oh, my.
It was a time.
The traffic car is a real one, yeah.
What the hell were you thinking, sir?
That was probably the best baby van I've seen. Or, well, the funniest baby van I've seen.
Yeah. How? This yeah, lucky. I don't know what else to say. So yeah, I made up a bit of time on Bill in that one split. But I think that the coin collecting is gonna cancel it out though.
This is not good for my insurance.
Or has already canceled it out.
Put this here. It makes no sense.
Also, that seemed a bit risky, but that's an interesting thing because it takes failing it to know how risky that is. So yeah, both runners are just chilling and like on these coins. I mean, bruh.
Oh yeah, like Zoton can almost afford Globex at this point. Like he's only like 100 coins off. After monorail, he's gonna be like, yeah.
Clean up in aisle one.
Yeah, Zoton is the bank. For the longest time, I thought Springfield Museum was Springfield Bank.
My friend had
Is there a bank in Springfield in the game?
empty.
And I don't think there is in the game.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Sir, the full
There's like 700 like subways, but there's no there's no bank.
Mhm.
I guess you don't need a bank when it's just like you break a box to get money.
That's true. That's the
mindless destruction.
currency in Springfield.
I wonder, right, if the citizens have realized how to make money glitch.
Yeah.
You could imagine just Dr. Nick sneaking into Krusty Loot and just kicking the boxes every day to get more money. Like, it sounds like it should be a little illegal.
Chicks love it when
Perhaps.
I do this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but like Bill had a really interesting thing happen there. He could have gotten the escape first try, but decided to go back and not overcommit, and it worked. But also, Bill Quimby.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay, it's
How
got
did that
stuck.
work? It stopped. That worked.
This town is going to
How did that go? Can somebody please?
No. Hasta la
What on
vista,
earth?
suckers. What I have rumored my
Bruh.
Brother.
Chicks love it when I do this.
Well, I guess like that thing happened to Zoton, and now it's happened to Bill.
What
It's-
goes around comes around, I guess. Like what
Ex-
the fuck?
Exactly, yeah. That's so funny. It's like the citizens of Springfield want a good race, so we gotta bring it to them.
Clean up in aisle one.
I guess is kind of what they're trying to say, or come across.
Like how? How did that work? Why did that work? What? What?
What possible service could this be to the
No,
community?
that's-
Shut up and take
Oh my
us back
God.
to the hideout. I mean,
I can't believe that just happened, but
I can't believe it's not butter.
Oh, he must
True.
smiles on such behavior. Hey, it's totally not supposed to happen.
I truly can't believe it's not butter.
And here,
Like,
oh,
out of my way,
here's
walking
the
around.
plat finalist G Pekimaj. Yeah, Bill is 1-0 up.
Town is
Yes.
going to pay for this.
Zoton.
Oh,
falling off the-
Zoton. Oh, that's a shame.
Shiva
Yeah.
H. Vishnu, my jubilation, oh, Mr.
Unfortunate.
Hopefully my store will
It
not
won't
be
lose
locked
that
more
much
than
time,
4 times while I
thankfully,
am
but,
driving around today.
Ooh, interesting thing there.
Hurry up or my arranged bride will chastise me.
He decides to kind of
Your misfortune is
go at it
entertaining
slowly
to
but
me.
surely.
What in the
Zoton
heck were you
knock-
thinking?
Zoton's got to move a little.
Yeah. He's
Like
gonna be
he's not in danger
You will be
yet,
reincarnated.
but he can't rest on his laurels. Like if he makes more mistakes, like it's gonna be fine. He's still got about 20 seconds of leeway, but it was starting to look a little dicey at one point there.
yeah.
Oh,
Not
Bill,
giving a-
nicely.
That's
Nicely goes
incredible.
around that car.
Yeah. If only, you know. So Bill gets it. The mass in 180, legend.
Oh. Did Zoton just get a car bomb just for a crack of it?
Apu,
I feel like he just did.
Automan, you got it.
Bam, 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 ba da bam, ba da bam, bam, ba down, ba down, ba da down, 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 da 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 da. This is a really good soundtrack.
So Bill at the moment is on like 136-ish pace.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because he was a minute 13 green out of a poo on his 139, and he just saved 220 there. So yeah, so like 136-ish
Oh man, this
is
sucks.
his cover pace.
Ooh, I'll be. Oh boy, this could be interesting. We could see a double PB, perhaps. I don't know if Zoton is still in PvP still. I would imagine he still is.
Yes, Zoton is.
Okay,
He's 48 seconds green.
let's go.
Vav.
Oh
Is this
my
a car?
god, that
I
works.
think that works, yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't think I've seen Zoton get armor truck before. I
Mhm.
hope he knows, like, to stop before going past a certain point on the highway. Or, like, going the right way on the highway. Like,
Oh.
because obviously, if you don't take the first turn on the highway, you're just gonna, like, despawn the area.
I hope he does, but
I hope he
I-
does.
I feel like
Yeah, he
that
does.
car
Okay.
animation, yeah, would
Totally awesome.
Yeah.
Out of my way, man. My butt
I just
hurts.
haven't really like seen Zoton get armor truck, so I've only really seen him. do
Yeah.
that.
I do remember. I have seen runners in the past overshoot it, and I would cry on the inside, seeing that
Oh
happen.
yeah, like oh
But Zoton is a very experienced runner, so
yes, he is very much so.
Part 2's soundtrack is so good. I kind of like Homer 2's also.
Gimme. Oh, my butt hurts. Woo, nice one. Whoa,
I'd definitely say that, like, of all of them, like, Apu's, like, is for sure the most,
Yeah.
Alright, that was
unique.
Zoton's now a minute and a half green after getting
Yeah.
that.
fine by me.
Zoton is going for the direct hit here. Understandable.
Fast limo is like relatively. Oh, he's gonna do the.
Oh.
Yeah. So you could do this. This is actually like slightly slower, I think, but it's more consistent. You just push him into that corner. I don't think you can do it if a traffic car's there, though. Okay, now Zoton. This is big. This is huge. You can do
Time
it.
to lay some rubber down.
It does feel a bit easier to save though. I don't like how early he is pausing. Gets it.
Oh, let's
Good.
go.
Not the detailing.
So,
I didn't do it. Jump to light speed.
oh, I love.
I understood that.
Soundboard.
What's up?
Huh?
You were cutting out. What did you say?
It's so much nicer to be able to clap using the soundboard.
For sure, yeah.
Bill, as I mentioned a minute ago, is like 136 pace, 135 pace. He's 3.5 minutes green on a 139.37, so it's like very low 136 pace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And his Homer 2 on B splits is like a 13 minute, so it's definitely a case of like, okay, Bill could PB today. Zoton's 2 minutes green, and Zoton can PB today. We
Yep.
could see double
No
double
problemo.
PB, which would be huge.
Indeed, it would be. For the longest time, I didn't know if it would be cool to use soundboards, and then I saw Fritz using it, and I'm like, okay, it's fair game now.
I think as long as you don't abuse it, it's fine. It's like
True.
you gotta know when to use the soundboard, you know.
Okay. Either way. Onto the top truck. Okay. So. Let's see how Bill does on this strat. I'm sorry, Axie.
My dad'll pay for all the damages.
Oh, he gets it.
I shouldn't enjoy this.
I'm sorry for all the crazy Toad Dog fans. He isn't in the tournament anymore because he lost.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. Yeah, it was such a close race though. Like, Stone Dog spelled out to me after the race, but if he had waited a frame when he was getting neighbors in Petty Theft, he would have won that race. Because he had to go for it again in Bone Storm.
Yeah, if Finn's controller wasn't having stick drift in Homer 2, it would have been not as close as well. I think there was
Fire in the hole.
a few things which could have swung it either way. And
Yeah, for
Zoton
sure.
not having to like do a coin grind in this run just adds another 40 seconds to his green tally.
I'll
Like
educate you and
he's
you
now 242 green. Like this is actually
I think Bill spinning him out of the strat.
Fire in the hole.
We don't like to see that.
no, but he's not doing Bill strat, so what's the point?
That's true.
Take that.
This is unfortunate for Bill. But also against his splits, he got a
I'll
132.
educate you a new one.
So
Fire
actually,
in the
he's
hole.
now 4 minutes green on his 139.
And if he doesn't believe me now,
That was, honestly, that's one of the better backups I've seen.
Hey, my PB has one of the best backup spots.
Oh boy.
full speed ahead.
I showed you where it backed up.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was actually pretty sick now I think about it. Like with the on the sign.
Yeah, the sign next to Krusty Louver.
Uh-huh.
Field sign?
I think it may be the Springfield sign. Yeah.
No,
In
no,
the
no, it's
Springfield.
not. The Springfield sign is way.
Oh
behind.
wait, yeah. It's like the
Yeah.
Springfield sign, right?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
got him like clipped into that.
Mhm. Yeah, that was really sick to see.
What I don't like is Zoton's hit and run meter right now.
I don't like it either.
Like his coins can take a bust, don't get me wrong. So this is technically the only race today. There is another 2 races. There's a race at 11 AM BST. So in about 10.5 hours from now, Being versus JPEG. And at 9 PM BST, well, late is not much.
All for Mart.
But yeah. Oh, that's I get.
That was expensive.
Oh?
Oh,
Oh my god.
This is
this
too
is
He's gonna-
brutal.
Oh my god, he needs to bite. He's gonna have to bite the bullet here. I don't know how I feel about this. I think he's gonna fail.
Yeah. He's definitely gonna fail. The best thing he could have done. Oh no!
no problem.
No! Oh, that is devastating.
nice flip there. Side
Yeah.
flip.
That's devastating. I think his best bet was to go into the air and just reset the car and then just be really careful.
Yeah, possibly. Honestly, taking the shortcut, just the ramp,
Mine.
probably
All
would've-
mine.
Yeah, just yeah, he was one hit.
That's a hard to navigate situation though. I feel like.
Oh, for sure, yeah, definitely.
Whoa,
He was
wicked.
unlucky. He had to.
Okay.
Okay, I know Zoton said he always tries to get him there, so that's good. Yeah, that's good.
I'm sorry. It's just
I
like
remember this being
Bill
here
just has
before.
so many things going on. Like he started the mission with the thing, and now. But yeah, Bill is more on like 138 pace, which is unfortunate with how well his run is going. But we'll have to see what happens in Homer 2.
Yeah, like it's unfortunate. It does give like an opening for Zoton here, though.
Oh yeah, you never know. Bill could leave bar 2 at 124. Get a 9 or 2 because he does out of bounds, and then get like a 133.
Yeah,
How about a hard one next time?
like you never know what's gonna happen,
Awesome,
but
man. Oh yeah, I totally rule.
Come on, let's see the FMJ from Zoton. Oh! Let's
Nice.
go! Let's go!
Kind of slow on the destruction, but gets the strat either way. Gotta
It's,
make up some time.
Dad,
it's a bit slow, but you know,
you got it.
gets it, and that's what matters.
I know, yeah, and also there's a massive timer differential, so I think that Bill is still in the lead. Also, let's go backwards.
What's up with that?
I thought he was gonna go for the card. It would have been funny.
Out of the way, wannabe.
Bill, oh, Bill.
That loses a lot of time.
Move it! Vengeance will be mine. King of the world!
Yeah, Zoton is set to kill, but Bill about to go for the cutscene skip. The famous Bill method of let's go. Gets it very cleanly, but he does a thing where he presses continue after he pauses, which is very interesting. Oh no, not his coins. Okay, he doesn't get busted.
I think Zoton, like, he can definitely take a one bust.
Honestly, he needs to start sharing those coins. Hey, comrade.
Okay, comrade. Okay, Zoton taking a nice lineup here. Nice and easy. Gets over everything. Does the reset. Let's go. I was a little nervous, but he did it. I've seen him fail that before, but he did it. I think he's
Yeah.
wiggling his car in joy there.
Ow, my head!
I feel like going backwards, like, I would say it's definitely worse to go backwards, because you don't get the chance of getting the box, or, getting both if you haven't already gotten it, but I would say, like, timing-wise, it's, like, almost the same, but it could be wrong on that.
I think you lose a second, I
Yeah.
want to say. But
It's
it's
very
more,
minimal.
it's more consistent. Like, you win pretty much every time. But obviously
Yeah.
you can hit the traffic cars, but you don't lose a race because the roads don't load properly for the alien car because you're not going the right way. You're loading in other chunks.
Hey, unit.
So
Piece of cake.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's definitely just, like, what you factor in, what you consider better.
Yeah.
Consistent race, but no
Okay.
coins. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's
Oh,
go. The cutscenes.
I was not happy with 17 pauses there. I was ready to do
All right. Bill is not going to go for 7-2. That's interesting given his FPS, so he could be seeing some 7-3ing on Speed Simpsons today.
True. Yeah, I think that's true, Gav. If you don't hit the checkpoint fast enough, but I think like as long as you drive semi-reasonably, you're fine.
Yeah. Bill was definitely touching that, or I guess like touching the front of the armored truck for a while. Oh. Well.
Zoton's camera there, very interesting.
Very interesting indeed.
I'm glad you're.
All right.
Now,
Crashing time.
I don't want to speak too soon, but we might see a first sub 140 for Zoton here. I didn't like him going for that vent. He should have gone for the Krusty Burger box.
FPS.
Would have been fine. But it is what it is. He's gonna go for Neighbor's box here. He didn't.
No.
It was a.
Alright,
Yeah.
take it slow. Take it slow. Take it slow. Oh no. That's gonna. Yeah. That's unfortunate. I feel like if he maneuvered a bit better, he could have actually gotten out in that position, but unfortunate either way.
Yeah, it's hard to know what to do.
I don't like that. I think it might work, yeah. I was afraid that the left cage would...
Oh.
The tunnel again!
Oh. Oh.
Alright, that works. No, what? Why? Why did he restart the mission?
I swear he was about to go. What? That. Oh my god. Yeah, he was through.
He was through, yeah. Alright, well that works, but he could have already finished the mission by now.
A timer. Oh, it might have been a timer, yeah.
Oh shit, oh no. Oh my gosh. Ah, oh no.
He might have been unsure about the timer.
I mean, okay, Zoton does inbounds, that's right.
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't say that, like, this is, like, Zoton's big moment to claw back time, but it kind of is, even with inbounds. Oh my gosh, Bill! You need to take it slower, like, sorry.
Zoton is 3.5 minutes green here.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is tragic, man, I'm sorry.
We could have maybe like the biggest comeback we've ever seen. Because out of a poo, there was 3.5 minutes difference.
Oh my gosh, Bill, don't get tilted, don't get tilted. Don't get tilted. Aha! I've just felt so much pain while doing 7-3 in the past. It feels like I'm doing it also.
We could be in for a race 3. Like 2 minutes ago, I didn't think we would, but we could be going.
Oh my gosh. Bill,
Oh my
just
God,
readjust yourself, please.
I think
Take it slow.
I think Tim's is about to have an aneurysm here.
There we go, he gets it.
Okay, that. Oh, this is gonna be close.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. 745 zombie car? Like.
I don't think he's gonna go for 745 zombie car. I hope not.
He's gone for it in like every other race, I feel like.
No, he did traffic.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, he did.
traffic for last race.
Alright.
I think he.
Talk about thinning the nerd.
I think he realized about like if he's not gonna get it down, he needs to.
Driving, cola poisoning, laser distributing reality show. Okay.
Oh.
There's still out of bounds though. So I mean, Bill is still in this, but like at the moment, Zoton has a bit of a lead.
He needs a perfect 7. He needs like everything to go well from here on out because he needs like a good 7.6 as well.
But it's still like you save so much time and out of bounds though.
You do, but if he doesn't get a good 7, like he definitely like it's gonna be close.
If he doesn't get yeet, then yeah, that's really bad for him.
Yeah.
He needs yeet.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like he can afford to get a second try, but like if he just doesn't get it, then yeah, it's.
It's GG.
Mhm.
Zoton here, like,
I wish I had a
if
dog.
anybody is caring about the Zoton PB pace, 3.5 minutes green. Like,
Okay.
yeah, he's on for like a low to mid 139 at the moment, which
In your face.
come on, Bill, come on, Zoton. This is tense. I don't know the last time I've like commentated a race and it's been this tense because
Yeah.
Zoton does inbounds, Bill does out of bounds. It's like it adds so much intrigue to it as well.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, it was like if Bill had just not restarted the mission that one time, we wouldn't be talking about it like it's like this close of a race. But you know,
'Cause if Bill had just gone in bounds,
honestly, yeah.
I have no insurance.
All right, yes. It's Greg, hopefully it's gonna be Greg. It's that park work they already checked.
I don't like checking the park.
I mean, it only loses like a second or two if like you do it fast, but
I've seen people push the car away because they checked.
yeah, I've maybe on low FPS, but I don't know, man. I don't.
That's fair, yeah. It probably was though, FPS, like. Yeah. Bill's done it, not Bill, Guff's done it before. Yeah, like, one it doesn't. I guess the thing is, if you know it hasn't worked, you can,
You can like prepare.
yeah, like you can go to a phone booth, get a zombie car, and then just drive faster, or like get 70s in. Because I think it's worth doing that compared to using the traffic car because the traffic car.
Oh,
is so...
that was so close to Coco.
Man, my car is gone. And the ashtray was full of pennies.
Oh,
Piece
Oh
of
my gosh, this is really tense. It was really tense. When I was talking earlier, I wasn't also factoring in the massive timer differential because of loads. Like, that's crazy.
mistakes were made.
yeah, or you can mission restart, yeah. Like, if you know it's not worked, you can mission restart and boom, done.
Mindless destruction. Awesome to the max.
Or if you Vapo, you know how to do Globex.
Oh, like ow.
7.5.
It was like that when I got here.
Take that, Springfield. Totally awesome, dude.
That
Oh,
worked.
this is probably the most defining point of
No,
the race.
no. Zoton has this.
Bill didn't get in. It's over.
Yeah. It's over, yeah. Zoton has this. It's over.
As long as Zoton just drives safely, it's over.
Yeah. It's gonna.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's not ogre until it's ogre. Like, the hit and run meter is questionable.
Be mine.
And
Like-
the waste does count for a hit.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say, like,
I mean, it depends. Like, if he does get hit and run, he's gonna
But
play
you
it
can-
safe, I feel like.
but you can get rid of a hit and run meter.
Yeah. But like, if, let's just. Okay, I mean. Oh my god, the sync, though.
Oh my
You see
god.
that?
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this.
And it's Bill, who is the one behind that has the hit and run.
Oh, I hate this. Both of them having hit and run.
Zoton. No, okay. I was afraid that it was gonna
Okay.
take through the floor.
Zoton is playing this so safe. I respect the hell out of Zoton right now.
Yeah.
Like, he is playing so smooth.
I don't know if he knows the
He
race situation or not, but like, jeez.
I think he said before he listens to commentary, so he probably does. Which is why I'm not saying, like, what you can do to be able to, like, do that. I don't want to, like, give Zoton hints. You know?
Wait,
Coming through.
Bill just skipped to the ending cutscene. It's over. GG's, Zoton. I mean, GG's, Bill. That was a very hard-fought race.
Yeah, we still got time.
Yeah, it's gonna be really, really hard for Zoton to fall back, though.
Yeah, so
Either way, yeah.
I want to see like Zoton here, easy sub 140 pace. Like this is potentially crisp. It's weird seeing both go in inbounds.
It is. It really is. It's been a very long time since we've seen. I shouldn't say a very long time because Zoton has, you know, pulled up the inbounds a lot, like quite a few times, but like.
I think, yeah. I generally like in this situation I'd get hit and run and just take the bus before the waste, but yeah, okay.
Zoton wants a PB as well, probably, so that's why he's probably taking it so carefully.
For sure, yeah. This is like sub 140 for Zoton. Like this is definitely the longest, like PB until somebody gets sub 140. I don't think there's anybody who could really like challenge him there.
Yeah, I know it took Sparrow a while to get sub 140, but like, yeah, like Zoton probably hasn't PB'd in a very long time.
Oh yeah, but like just in general, Zoton first started playing almost
I
like
see
9
what
years
you mean.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible. His first run was on the 16th of June 2014, and his first ASM run was the 7th of September. Well, the first recorded. From his like notes, it says that like he's done a few. He's done more runs before that, but his first submitted run was almost 9 years ago on the ASM boards. Bill finishing here with a 140. Oh, Zoton!
Yep.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That would have been crazy. All
And
GG's.
Zoton with a 139. 15. Zoton got the PB. Let's go.
Sub 140, let's go!
Thanks for the claps. So wait, we both finished at the same time, but mine was better because of load.
Imagine that, scared of some hard
Your mumble. Yeah, I can't hear you very well, Axie, when you.
Oh, yeah, the loads were just different, yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool
What
race.
was the? Okay, where do we start?
Yeah.
Well, you PB'd, so that's what
That's
we
good.
like.
I'm glad, finally.
Yeah, congrats.
Like, okay, I'm just gonna go over something quickly in my run. So yeah, at the start I was about 40 seconds ahead, but that's mostly because I don't. In my PB, I was getting the school roof coins at the beginning of Homer 1. So if you think that, you know, it's not too much time. And then in Bonfire of the Manatees, I was red. I went back to plus 7.4 seconds behind my PB. So then, yeah, I just saved time in Old Pirate. You probably know why in Old Pirate at the sea, because the limo blew itself up really quickly. That's quite good. And yeah, just slowly gain time over Marge, it looks like. And then I lost time in incriminating caffeine, apparently. I think because I bought a poo at the beforehand when I usually wouldn't, right? Because apparently buying a poo pre-starting that mission is faster, right?
Yeah, but I think
'Cause
you
I
got
used
a
to-
lot of coins before starting the mission, so it was like you lost a little bit of time in 5-1, I think, because of that.
Save time. Quick cash, I gained time. I guess I didn't get the truck stuck in my BB. Curious Curator makes sense. I saved time because I got it stuck in a really good place. I have no clue. Okay, so on getting down with the I apparently on getting down with the clown I saved 40 seconds and I have no
Yeah,
clue
so
how.
your PB probably coin grinded.
That's my best
So,
guess.
yeah, because you lose 20 seconds per, or 25 seconds per coin grind, so you probably needed to do like 1 or 2 grinds, or you did it like a grind slow. But yeah, it's...
I'm just gonna check my PB because I'm really curious. Apparently this was also I also did this in a race because I hear people talking on commentary.
But yeah, like Bill, what happened?
Yeah,
7-3, man.
Yeah, I don't know why I blew up on set to kill too. I was very confused. What happened there?
So what happened there is you got log launched basically. Like the log can clip you into a floor and it'll put you one hit.
It wasn't even close to a log though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the hitbox of a log isn't just for log. It's kind of like it extends a little. Like hitboxes in this game, like extend.
Yeah.
What happened for Bill was like, he got log launched, but it like did the thing where it instantly spawns you back in, as if he like reset the car. So
because your speed hit a certain point, the game just automatically resets you if you go like that.
Gotcha.
I realized. Okay, so what I did in my PB is after going to the loo, which sounds like I'm talking about taking a piss. No, I'm talking about the mission 6-1. In my PB, I didn't just coin grind. I just went to the Krusty Loo and got the coins. So what I usually do if I haven't got enough coins is I get them after set to is it set to kill, right?
Yeah.
So if I had to get them there, I would have saved 40 seconds in one spot and lost it in the other. But then like I kind of stayed pretty much the same because in set to kill I gained like 10 seconds, but if I had to get those coins, I would have lost that time there. So that's why I randomly gained that time. The better coins are not getting busted, basically.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, your coins were quite nice, quite solid, I think.
And then, what happened in Rigor Motors? I just gained like 30 seconds. I guess I had to get coins somewhere.
Yeah, probably like.
When is my PB from? 4 years ago, 2019.
Yeah.
God damn it. That's so long ago. I'm just kind of going through it because I'm genuinely curious to answer my own questions. There's a lot of interesting. You saw the baby van.
Oh, that baby van was one of the like. I want to say quote unquote best I've seen, but it was like.
That was just lucky. There was just some stuff I just got that I was really lucky. Because, well, yeah, the AI decided to be nice. So what I did in my PB. I started Rigor Motors, and then I drove into the back garden of the neighbors to get all those coins. And then I restarted the mission. I guess that's where I gained the time, because, yeah, I restarted the mission, right? So I would have... Yeah. But this time, I needed to get them, so I just drove in afterwards, yeah. I don't know why I wouldn't do that normally. That's just my PB from that long ago. Oh, in my PB, I also had to go in Wiggum's backyard.
So
Apparently.
in this run, I generally like you had enough coins. You just needed the back of Krusty Burger, like the box from Krusty Burger.
Yeah, I went the wrong way.
Yeah, nah, it's unfortunate, but like
I realized I thought I would have enough from just getting that one vending machine, and I was like, nope, that's not enough. So I had to waste a little bit of time. Not too bad.
But
otherwise,
Bill, your armor truck.
Yeah, that was pretty lucky.
What happened? Like I vaguely saw it or whatever, but
it spun around a traffic car and just like got into a strat. It
was
basically
not gonna get it, yeah.
The luck you got in baby van, Bill got in armor truck. So it kind of like evened it out. Like, although Bill, there was a question in the last race from somebody that I forgot to ask you then. Did you once own a PetPetiguana, and is that why that's your name?
I never did, nah. Hey, I don't even get the weird inside joke. That's about it. And it's stuck.
I'm just curious. There was... I'm just going to look over my PB video. Hang on a second. Oh, I need to mute it. Hang on, there we go. I've got
Oh,
a
yeah.
local recording, so I can skim it. The one I mean, my just what I did.
Ah, fair.
I got bad on Smithers limo. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
Bill, you missed part 1 cutscene skip. Like, that's pretty much the difference.
Yeah. Yeah. it is
How
what it
much
is.
time was between us? A minute?
It was
59 or 49 seconds.
49 seconds, yeah. So, like, if you'd got into a beam first try, you still would have won if he got the cutscene. But, like, if he'd got the cutscene on this, he would have won by, like, 5 seconds-ish.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Well, Bill, I
like,
guess we're doing another race.
Yo, sounds like it.
You'll probably win that time, but it's still an interesting thing to do one more race.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that. Sorry, I'm just skimming through the video. The on Barton Frink where I got hit and run, had to avoid hit and run, and then my taxi blew up, and then I had to get the
oh, yeah.
race, and then I got a race car right next to it.
Yeah, you're Bart
And you
one
explained
kind of-
all about the damage model.
Yeah, it was interesting.
That was really like just luck.
Yeah.
Fucking you saying during the oh yeah, my sellouts was kind of poor. You saying during the which mission was it? The monkey see monkey do. You were saying like, even if he gets out and gets the wasps, if I haven't have got out and got the wasps every other time, I've never got out to get them, and the commentators say he's not getting out to get the wasps. That's strange. I can't make anyone happy.
Oh no. So like, there's certain.
I understand why, but
Yeah, there's certain wasps that you normally like get out for the town hall wasps, but like the ones you were getting out for, like we don't normally see people get out for.
oh, okay.
So like, because you got out for like the first couple, and usually we get those as freebies, and then we get out for like the town hall wasps later. So it was a case of like, okay.
You're asking for a few donuts more if I knew the strat. I do. I have done it before, but I'm not. I don't want to risk it. I just wanted to. I know a consistent one of what I did, so I just kept doing it. Sorry, I'm doing a play-by-play here. I'm genuinely curious because I know there are so many little lucky things. Like the first cola truck was very weird. I know I have trouble with that, but the second and third were fine. And the nearly missing picking up a box on incriminating caffeine. You told me I shouldn't pick up that crate, and I was like, I knew that going into it, but I had everyone's mentioned it, and I don't think it happened to me, and that time it did. So I mean, I lost a bit of time, sure, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, lucky baby van. You guys missed me turning the what's it called? The trash van around really well, and I'm kind of sad. I think you did, unless you noticed it.
I don't think. I think based off timings, Bill was about to go into armor, like doing.
Oh,
stuff
you
in
were
armor truck,
concentrating on him, yeah.
Yeah, because it was like out of a poo, it was like 3 minutes difference, I think. Like it's 3.5 minute difference. So like when you were there, plus the time, it was like Bill was about to go to armor truck. So I think we were focused on that. Yeah.
How did I do on my pause? I remember one of the pause buffers was like 17 because you counted it.
But 2, yeah.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah. Oh no, I'm looking at a poo, but I did get that one, so that's fine. But yeah, Bart. Sometimes I probably started too early. That was a combination. Like, I was using my controller for one and the keyboard for another, and I was trying to figure out which was better. But like the spams on Bart 2 were probably looked really fast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my dual sense on. I put it on the touchpad. I'm just spamming the touchpad. Seems pretty good actually, because it's. I don't know if you've used a DualShock 4 or DualSense, and the touchpad clicks in. Have you ever used one?
What, like a
PS4 controller? Yeah.
Oh, PS4, yeah.
And PS4 and 5.
Yeah, I have.
Like,
yeah.
It's just. I guess the button isn't too far down. Anyway, whatever. That's me saying boring. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm scamming it again. My hit and run on set to kill. That was something.
But yeah, Bill, how do you feel about bouncing back next time? Do you think you've got it in you
Yeah.
one more race?
Yeah, I'm excited to race again.
Nice.
Yeah, you had a pretty good run. It was just 7-3 and other things that really made it like
Yeah,
not the run you
7-3
want.
and 7-3 set to kill, and 7-6 pretty much swung it to Zoton. But then, as I said earlier on in the race, Zoton just had to like stick with it, and he might get an opportunity later on, and it worked, you know. So yeah,
Even if I-
congratulations, Zoton.
Thanks,
I'm gonna wrap
Will.
it up here because it's like 1
Yep,
o'clock in the
I
morning.
apologize for giving my talk. That was a really interesting PB, and some of the stuff was just really lucky. And yes,
Yeah.
you do have a point, by the way, about me listening to commentary. I do actually like sometimes take into account things you say, but
Yeah.
I feel like you could make a rule to say not allow that. But like,
No,
you can also
I-
watch the stream. It's
Yeah.
just a bit more,
Like,
but the
that's-
stream would be delayed, so
Yeah.
whatever.
That's the thing. Like I knew. Oh, bye, Tim's. But yeah, so there's no real rule against it, and it's fine. I just knew you'd done it a couple of times, so I was like, "Ah, not again, Zoton. No, no, no."
Yeah.
It was more of a like.
If you say something, I'll probably take
Yeah.
it into account.
It was
but-
more of a joking thing, but in general, like if you're on a hit and run, like a mission like 7677, if it's a forced car mission, you can get out of your car once and it'll reset your meter. If you do it again, it
okay.
won't. But like the first time you get out of your car, it'll reset your meter. But
I
in
know some of this
77,
stuff
there's a
anyway,
really
but-
quick, there's a short time, but yeah. Anyway, thank you all for coming. We
Yeah.
will be back at 11 a.m. BST for JPEG versus a Being of Universe in the Platinum
Ooh.
Finals.
That's gonna be good.
And yeah, thank you for coming.
I would imagine me and Bill will maybe do the race this weekend. That's the most convenient usually. So
Yeah, that works for me.
Sounds good. Thank you,
the
everybody.
fight of the century or whatever it was.
Yeah, so
See you later. Thanks, people
see
who
you
watched.
later.
Bye.
Bye.